Hello everybody. So today I thought I would introduce you to my shop, show you around. This is my workstation. I made this workbench. Well, actually I made all of this. So this workbench just has open storage. And then this right here opens up. I never did get to finish it, but I'll give you an idea of what it looks like. So I have the piano hinge for the top, but I haven't been able to install it yet. But yeah, I have like a little hidden storage here, and I keep work tools, hand tools, different things, forest bit and drilling, driving kits, and just different things like that. PVC cutters and extra batteries for my tools, pencils, extra blades, chisels, hole saw sets, also things for my garden, stapler, just the norm. And then I got my rulers, my screwdriver, and extra hand tools, shovels, different things. I just stick in there. My little go-to. Then this is my bookshelf. This is where I keep my glue, some of them. Spray paints, all my different screws, okay, tapes. And these are just some loose screws in the cases there. Odds and ends. Got some drill bits here, tape measure. These are extra screws and nails and things that belonged to my dad when he was alive. Just kept them. These are different parts that I keep in case I need them. I have a chain, tow chain in there, different hinges, things you might, I save all the little handles off of the dresser drawers I find on the side of the road. After a while you can collect some sets and clean them up, and after you clean them up you can spray paint them and sell them as a brand new set, and yeah, make some money off of some free items. So I've done that. I had some garage sales. These are just different other things as well. I keep this bucket here to carry with me. It's just a mop bucket, but all I have, I don't have a lot I can't carry a lot of stuff, so I need help with a mop bucket, and I put tools in it, carry it around the property, work in my garden, different things, so comes in handy. This was my daddy's toolbox set, and so I've got my tools in it and some of his, some extra gardening boots and just some extra tools, gardening stuff mainly here. These are buckets and dirt, seed starting dirt down there. This here is my table saw I keep covered. And then this is another workbench that I built, and it is a flip top workbench. And so on each end it has a different tool, And on the back end is the I can't even think what it's called now. I'll come to it. But you see, I have them mounted here. Okay. And so, I'll show you in a minute. This is my my yard blower. I have to use, well, I don't have to, but it's easier for me to use things that have batteries, so I'm not tripping over cords, because being one-handed, it's easy to get tripped up on stuff. So that's my blower that I use. And so here, let me show you how this works. Let me get this set up so you can see. Okay. Alright. So in this flip top, put a bar as a locking mechanism. And before I pull that out, let me pull these out. This is just a board I stored. I'll show you that in a minute. And this is another one. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so this is the flip top. Okay, so this is mounted to this, so it can hang upside down. That way I can use it. But it's still really hard for me to balance stuff because this arm, I can't move it from here to here, but I can move this part. Okay? But it's still hard to reach because this part don't move. Now I can move it manually, but I can't move it by itself. So it makes it really hard. So I made this. So, like I was told one time, work smarter, not harder. So I made me a tabletop, and when I stretch that arm, it hurts. So I try not to. This is just to give you an idea. So I drilled holes, I put screws in it, and put some nuts on the back so that I could tighten it in and lock it into place. This gives me a horizontal workspace because this is the only position this machine can go in on this table. It's the only way it would flip for the length that I needed. to cover the machine. So I built this because to be able to cut it like this. Okay? So this is just a workspace. So sometimes having this, it doesn't give me a smooth cut. And because, so I take this other board because I don't want my material to splinter. And I take this board and lay it on top. And then that way I get a zero cut. So it gets a brand new cut, my material. When I need to lay down the material, okay, I can lock it into place with my brackets and to hold the lumber still, but yet whenever the blade goes in to cut it, because I have this board underneath it, it's not going to splinter my board. Okay, so that just helps me to give it a more professional look when you don't have two good hands to hold it. So just things I've had to do, figure it out. But I do love this. I cut anything, PVC pipe if I need to. I cut anything with this. I love this. Also. But yeah, I built this. I saw different designs on Pinterest of people's things that they, workbenches that they made. And I said, ooh, I like this. I want this on my, thing, and on my workbench. I want this on there. I want to do this. And I just took a piece from this idea and a piece from this idea, and I drew a picture one day, and I just put it all together and said, this is what my bench, I need my bench to look like. And so it took me a little while to figure it out, all the measurements I needed, and to get it, because I'd never worked with wood ever in my life. And so yeah, I built these, and I have to tell you, this table here is at a slant. I didn't use the most perfect wood. And like I said, doing it one-handed, and by yourself, it's hard. I know I sound like I'm making excuses, but it is hard, and I've had to adjust. So now I've played with this enough with my setup that I would like to build a whole new one. I would like to I want to make just one workbench, not two, and incorporate the different designs in it. I have drawn it out. One day, when the money's right, I'll be able to buy the material, get some good material, and make it. And I'll probably ask him for help instead of being stubborn and doing it by myself. Because I only want to do one more workbench. I don't want to keep doing them. So that's why a workbench in the future is really special to me. I want just one, but with the different addeds on it. And so, and I want to be able to put this in this position, not this way. So, so I want to be able to turn it so that when I lay my lumber, I can lay it across my workbench, and I can sink this maybe a little, so that, or build something that will lift up to where I can just lay the 2x4 or whatever, and I won't have to worry about it balancing. I'll be able to just put it up there easily, and it will hold itself. Of course, I'll still use my clamps, but you know, for safety reasons. But at least it won't be balancing over just 2 feet. You know, wide is all I have to work with. So I had to extend it by using this tabletop that an additional tabletop like this. So anyway, I have that. I don't know what else to show you. I do have some lumber that I'm collecting, and I'm trying to keep dry and ventilated so that it doesn't warp on me. But yeah, it's not the best workstation, but it's what I have, and it works well for me for what I need. But sometimes I can work on things, and you know, we all have good and bad days, and so I have to have a really good day to be able to do working on this. But I built my all my garden beds, my raised beds. One of my sons helped me, and you know, screw them together. But I cut them, and yeah, we got them put together. But yeah, designed them. We do have another garden design that we're going to be implementing in the spring. So in the winter, we're going to be redesigning the garden, and I am really stoked about that. So yeah, so stay tuned, and next time I go to building something, I will bring you along and let you see how I get along. Okay, well, thanks very much, and if you would please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up if you like this video and want to see more. Please leave comments below. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see something being built, or if you have anything in particular you would like some more information on, comment below. Let me know. I would be happy to do this. I'm just starting out, but yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing my journey with you. Thanks again for coming by.